dices ahorita que me quieres a tu lado, qué lindo sería si tú me das de invito.
Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. Earlier today, the final game of round 14 in Spain's La Liga saw 7th place Rayo Vallecano tackling 13th place Mallorca. It was a meeting of two desperate teams as Rayo Vallecano were on a 4-game winless run, while Mallorca had yet to taste victory in 5. We have highlights.
Álvaro Garcia did well to slip into the defence and obstruct the pass. Comesaña with the pass. Great chance for Rayo, and it's the opening goal of the game. Sergi Guardiola, on his return to the starting lineup, strikes for just the second time this season. He hasn't scored many this season, but that is a confident finish. We've seen that with other Primera División grounds in the past, and here's another run forward from Rayo Vallecano. The counter-attack Kings are into the opposition area. It's another goal for Rayo Vallecano. He's given away on the edge of the box. Again, a slick pass frees the runner. There were players in support, but Garcia did not need them. Neat little back heel here. Player goes down in the box. The referee does not hesitate to point to the penalty spot. Last scored from the spot against Getafe past David Soria back in September. This time around it's a Panenka finish past Manolo Reina. Natalia takes it himself. It has to be tipped over by Stola Dimitrievski. Smiling challenge deemed to be a fair one. Opportunity at least for a consolation goal for Mallorca, and it's blasted in by Abdon Prats. The double figures in the Liga Smart Bank last term. The game at Vallecas is just about the most fun you can have in La Liga Santander. It's been another terrific game and another victory at home for Rayo Vallecano. 3-1 winners against Mallorca. They move back up to 6th place ahead of Barcelona.
Well, Barcelona gave their new manager, Xavi, the perfect present on his debut, beating Espanyol 1-0 in the Catalan derby through a 48-minute penalty from Memphis Depay.
Este era el aspecto del estadio del Camp Nou para el debut de Xavi Hernández. Más de 70.000 almas en un partido donde el Barça fue superior en la primera parte, quizás demasiado conservador el Real Club Deportivo Español, y en la segunda el Espanyol, que desperdiciaría numerosas oportunidades con 2 balones al palo. El tiro es de Busquets, la intervención de Diego López, aquí Raúl de Tomás.
So this meeting of Barcelona teams producing, well, only 1 goal in it, and then this shot driven, deflecting off Piqué. Ter Stegen didn't know much about it. And yeah, this was the penalty incident. I don't think this was a penalty, Mariah. I thought Memphis Depay tripped over his own legs. And the Dutchman getting the penalty, getting the decision right from 12 yards. Here's the thing for me, though. When I watched this and I saw him score that penalty, and to be fair, Espanyol had chances to level this game or to even win. They hit the woodwork twice in the second half. Memphis Depay, don't forget, it was his missed penalty in a game against Alaves, I believe, that they drew 1-1, and which caused Ronald Koeman to be sacked. So the Dutchman missed a penalty which caused his Dutch compatriot to be sacked. And the Dutchman scores a penalty which gives his incoming manager, his new manager, the perfect start on his debut.
Well, I'll just say it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. But I'm happy for Memphis Depay. Of course, this is his 7th La Liga goal this season, George, and he's played 13 games. So I'm happy that somebody's stepping up. I mean, yeah, you spoke about him missing the penalty, which obviously sent Ronald Koeman packing. But that was in the making. That's like Ole, when we spoke about Ole. It was already in the making. It just took that missed penalty for them to send him home. I'm happy though for Xavi to start his tenure with a win. I'm hoping that, when they come up against the big teams, because it's one thing to beat a team like Espanyol, but when they come up against the big teams, George, that they can convert their chances and, at least finish in the top 4. I'm giving them that mantle. Finish in the top 4.
Right, so you were satisfied with that top 4 finish is what you're saying?
Yeah, this is how bad things are at Barcelona.
All right, you're rebuilding, so there you go. You have results for us?
Yeah, these are the results of the games played in round 14. No goals in the match between Levante and Athletic Bilbao. A 1-1 draw between Celta Vigo and Villarreal. 2-2 draw between Sevilla and Alaves. Atletico Madrid getting the win over Osasuna. Barcelona starting on the Xavi, that 1-0 win that we spoke about against Espanyol. 4 goals for Getafe against Cadiz. Then we had Real Madrid also beating Granada 4-1. Real Betis keeping that clean sheet, a 3-0 win over Elche, and no goals between Real Sociedad and Valencia, causing them to share the points. This is how the table is looking now. Real Madrid, top of the table, George, on 30 points. Real Sociedad right there, just 1 point separating both teams. Sevilla, they've been good last season. They're in 3rd position right now on 28 points. The defending champions, Atletico Madrid, 26 points, so 4 separating them from the top spot. Whereas Barcelona, 7th position, they have a total of 20 points, and then we see Valencia in 10th on 18 points. So based on what we've seen so far, George, okay, we have Elche, Getafe and Levante, relegation zone. They're on 11, 9 and 7 points. So a tough run here also in La Liga, similar to the Premier League, George. You know, at the top of the table, it's just a couple points separating the top 4 teams, and then similar at the bottom of the table. My question to you is, Real Madrid, are they looking like this year's La Liga champions?
Well, there are only 3 teams that can win La Liga this year. Barcelona would have been too far adrift by the time the halfway point in the season comes in January. Not quite the halfway point because of the way the season is shaping up, given the World Cup commitments in November next year. But anyway, Real Madrid can win, Sevilla can win, and Atletico Madrid can win. In fact, better than can win. Those are the 3 teams equipped to win. Barcelona aren't equipped to win this year. They don't have the playing personnel to do so. The players they have who can make the difference are often injured, Fati and Dembele. Who else there? Memphis Depay won't lead Barcelona to the La Liga title, that's for sure. So Sevilla is equipped to win. They have a coach who still has something to prove, Julian Lopetegui, after what happened to him with the Spanish national team and Real Madrid within months of each other, losing his 2 dream jobs. He's still on a mission at Sevilla to prove his authenticity and his bona fides as a coach. Real Madrid have to be in there with a shot. Carlo Ancelotti is in his comfort zone. The players responded to him. And Real, they will fight for this title.
But George,
and Atletico, the other Madrid team, are also in contention.
So how can you name these 3 teams and skip Real Sociedad? They were leading La Liga table for some time. Now they're in 2nd.
That's like a marathon race. That's like the Boston Marathon, 26.2 miles, where you have some stragglers leading in the first mile or so. You don't pay them any attention. Yeah, Real Sociedad doesn't have the strength of squad to compete with these teams. The 3 teams I'm talking about, they can have 2 or 3 first-choice players injured and still compete for the title. Real Sociedad has 2 players injured. They're going to fight relegation. That's the difference.
All right. All right, we take a quick commercial break and we come right back. Don't go anywhere.
Si tú me das, te invito a que dejemos todo a un lado. Que empieza la liga, yo sé que me dices que sí.